The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has announced the national minimum cut-off marks for universities 140, polytechnics 100, and colleges of education 100. The Registrar of JAMB, Professor Ishaq Oloyede, made the announcement at the 2022-23 JAMB Admissions Policy Meeting with the Vice Chancellors, Rectors and Provosts of higher institutions in Abuja. Professor Oloyede, who announced the cut-off marks after a thorough debate and vote by the leadership of higher institutions in the country, noted that every institution has the right to fix its own cut-off mark up to 220, but not less than the agreed minimum marks of 100 for colleges of education, 100 for polytechnics, and 140 for universities.
Here we are under the chairmanship of the Honorable Minister of Education, Federal Republic of Nigeria, to determine the policies that will guide admission for the incoming year. My message is that we have been given different corners to man. It is our responsibility to properly man the different corners that had been assigned to us, so that cumulatively at the end of the day, we could have a Nigeria that all of us will be proud of.
There will be the distribution of various programs, minimum UTME score, minimum direct entry. All these are part of the admission criteria. Institutions are to note that supplementary admission can be allowed, but fresh candidates cannot have right to be on that list. That is, if you are a candidate does not upload and you have done your admission, that candidate cannot come and say, you did not admit me and I rank high. That's why we have put dates there. But when you are doing another supplementary admission, you must consider him. If he means that, you must take him along with it.
The Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, while commending JAMB for sanitizing its admissions process through the Central Admission Processing System, pointed out that the 2022 Universal Tertiary Matriculation Examination was the best in recent times. Adamu revealed that the minimal cases of examination malpractices recorded was due to the interventions and collaboration of other technological know-how deployed by JAMB. He added that the Federal Ministry of Education would continue to provide leadership support and encouragement to JAMB in pursuance of its official mandates and urge other examination bodies to emulate JAMB in all these positive directions.
JAMB continues to serve as a model for public agencies in vision, in devotion, in transparency and efficiency, which continue to yield enormous goodwill to the government and to the people of Nigeria. I am happy to note that the board has so far remitted about 29 billion directly to the Consolidated Revenue Fund. It has granted over 1 billion naira to other institutions. It has spent more than 2 billion on its own capital projects and has put in reserve 6 billion naira for future expansion of the board, and has, as part of its corporate social responsibility, provided social services such as funding the freighting and delivery of donated critical hospital infrastructure to 12 teaching hospitals at a cost of 257,047 million, the local component. On behalf of the Federal Ministry of Education and indeed the government, I commend and congratulate the registrar and his management team and urge them not to relax on their efforts or laze about because they are being praised.
It was, however, resolved that December 31st will be the deadline for the 2022 admissions into all public and private institutions across the country.